New York City girl. Hello, baby. New York City girl. You grew up kind of subways, running with people up in Harlem, down Broadway. You're no Tampa, you're no Green, walking that street talk. You're the heart and soul of New York City. And love is just a passing word. It's the thought you have in a taxi cab that when he drop you off, at least take it back. You're living in New York. You should know. Hey, what's up, guys and girls? I am just trying to stream and have some guests join me because I don't have a lot to say on my own. Hey, Night Diver, thank you very much. To be honest, I'm kind of I'm not doing so well. I applied for a job. I did some kind of exam for the job, and I didn't get through. I was rejected, so I'm feeling kind of down. But you know, the show must go on, so I'm proceeding onwards with looking for a job and remaining hopeful and optimistic as much as I can. So yeah, if anybody wants to join the stream, you're more than welcome. I dropped the link. We got some Studio 54 mix in the background. I don't care about copyrights, so you know. Yeah, that's about it. I'm wearing my. Hey Amir, what's up, man? It's all good, man. It's all good. I mean, so. I just told about the job that I got rejected for, so it's it's a bummer, but what can you do? I will show you my watch, the Omega Seamaster Pre-Bond. Focus. No? Okay, it's not working. Yeah, thank you, man. Hopefully I will get something better. Yeah, it's a cool watch, man. It's really cool. It's I think it's one of the coolest Seamasters, apart for the Peter Blake and what's the name? The Seamaster 300. Yeah. Wait, let's share the screen and wait a second. Seamaster Peter Blake. This one, I had this one. I sold it. Hey, Memovox, how you doing, man? So, I think this is one of the most beautiful Seamasters, and I sold it because I needed money. Seamaster Electric View, let's see that one. Yeah, this one is beautiful as well. It's beautiful. I love the... No, yeah, I got it back, but I sold it later to somebody else. I traded it for some kind of Breitling because I wasn't all right in the head. And then I got it back, and then I sold it because I needed the dough. Um, let's see. What else do we have? We have the Seamaster 300. This one, I also had this one, and I sold it as well. I traded it in for the Seamaster, the new Peter, the new titanium Seamaster, the James Bond one, and I kind of regret it because this one is a beautiful, beautiful watch. It was very accurate as well. But what can you do? I mean, it's a journey. So right now, I'm happy with my current Seamaster with the pre-bond. Let's see if I can get it to focus. Oh, hey Memovox, I'm happy you're doing good, and thank you very much. Thank you very much for the support. Yeah, I was away for like 3 or 4 months. I used to be an aspiring YouTuber. I thought that I will, uh, how do you say, that I will, succeed and have lots of viewers and all that stuff and lots of subscribers. And I was being a little delusional. I was also being manic. I was manic. I mean, I was diagnosed as a bipolar. So I was in a manic phase, and I thought that I will, you know, take over the YouTube world of watches. So yeah, I'm over that. I just want to have fun with YouTube. I met some great people on YouTube on the watch community. Also, there are lots of crazy people, but I was crazy myself. I smoked weed, tons of weed, and I drank beer, and I took benzos, and I was really, I was really on a rampage. But it's over now. I'm stable. I'm feeling well. I'm feeling, I guess, pretty good. I've been depressed for the past few months, but I'm feeling a little better these days. Coming back to YouTube also made me feel better. Meeting the guys, being meeting Team Wright and Archie and all the guys and producer Mark. Uh, yeah, and that's it. I'll drop the link again. Maybe somebody wants to join. So, what else? What else can I tell you? Here's my Speedmaster. This is a 3590, I think. It's from 1996. I really grown to love it lately. I really, it really grew on me, the Speedmaster. At first I was like, at first I didn't care much for the Speedmaster, and as time went by, I started to appreciate it more and more. And not because of the moon watch history and the moon stuff. There's something about the design that is just, I don't know. It's just, yeah, it's classic. I mean, it's beautiful, and it's very legible. And I like the fact that it's manual wind, so you have some kind of bond.
with the watch. Oh yeah, I can do that. I'd love to flip everything and get a first Omega in space. Hey, night diver, I had that. I had a first Omega in space, and I sold it. I traded it foolishly for a Polar Omega Seamaster. I did a mistake, but yeah, it's a beautiful watch. It's 39 millimeters, so it wears very well, and it's a strap monster. The problem is that I think it's 19 or 19 millimeters lug width, so you have to sweat a little to find good straps, aftermarket straps, but I did have it. It's a great watch. I mean, I know that I don't care about the value and stuff like that, but I know that they went up in value. I bought it. I don't remember for the price actually, but I wanted the moon watch because it's the moon watch. It's like the classic, and everybody seems to have one. So I wanted one for myself, but it's. I mean, I'm trying not to regret and lament over uh, my decisions. I did what was right in that moment, and it's a journey. Watches are a journey. You wear something, you enjoy it, you sell it, you move on. Uh, yeah, I also had the SPB 143. I had it. I waited for it so long. I loved it, but the flame died pretty quickly, and I sold it. I sold it to somebody because I also had the SLA 17. I had the SLA 17. So if you don't know what that is, this is the SLA 17, which is the 62 mass reissue. Beautiful watch, but I didn't wear it as much, so I sold it as well. A dinky. Yeah, so I don't have any new watches on the horizon right now. I am unemployed, so I can't afford anything. But even if I could allow myself to buy a watch, I'm not sure I would because I'm kind of I don't know. I still like watches, but I don't. How can I say? I'm not as passionate as I was about it, and I don't have the need to that constant need to buy something new all the time, which is something that I had when I was employed and manic, and like 1 year, 6 months ago. So yeah, it's not such a big deal. I'm trying to enjoy what I have at the moment. Let's see what is Memovox saying. You buy the parts from your bulkies or all things in the modern world. Yeah, so SKX Planet Ocean mod. I had a Planet Ocean. I had this one, 220150. It's 42 millimeters. I think it's the best iteration of the Planet Ocean. It's like a mix of it. Hey, Vince Fine Arts, man. Thank you, man. I'm happy to see you. I'm happy to see you. Um, so yeah, this is the Planet Ocean 2201.50. I had the one with the 2500D movement, which is considered not rare, but most of the pieces had the C movement, which this one has. You can see by the date font, and they had some kind of problem. Some of them would just stop and drop dead, so they released the one with the D movement, and that's like considered more lucrative. So yeah, it's a nice watch. I think it's like a blend of the old Omega Seamaster 300 and the Peter Blake, and very sharp watch, very sharp watch. So yeah, what let's guys, tell me what is your next watch? What are you planning to purchase? What are you selling? What would you like to buy? And you're not able to. Yeah, yeah. Matt Stevens. Yeah, Matt Stevens is a cool guy. I like his watch channel. Yeah, it's the one to have. It's very accurate, coaxial. Yeah, it's classic. It's classic. Hey, Memovox. It's 9:48 here. Uh, okay, good to see you, man. Good to see you. Hope to see you again. Appreciate it. Again, I'm dropping the link if anybody wants to join and talk with me about watches or life or anything. We have 14 viewers right now. That's pretty high for me. I usually have, I don't know, 5. So yeah, guys, we're just talking about watches, but as I said, I'm not that. I mean, I'm up for talking about anything. Just passing the time. Yeah. So tell me, guys, what are your next watches? What are you lined up to buy? Uh, what do you have? Do you have other hobbies that you invest in and stuff like that? Okay, we have a question from Amir. Which watch do you regret selling the most? Even 1-3 watches. Okay, that's a very good question. Let me show you. I regret selling the Omega, first Omega in space. This is the watch. Yeah. This one, I sold it. I didn't sell it. I traded it for a Seamaster, the white Seamaster, the new one. So I really, I regret it. I should have kept it. I was, it was bad. It was a bad deal. You know, I don't. Never mind. Anyway, this is the one. It's a very nice piece. I had it on a bracelet from Uncle Seiko. This is the first watch. The second watch is this one. The Rolex Submariner 16610. Now, I sold it to someone who was not, who is, well, maybe you know the story. I sold it to someone who, I made a mistake because I let him pay me like in two payments. So he paid the first one and then he didn't pay the other one, so I had to take him to court, and I got the money 2 months ago, but I do regret selling it. But I had no choice because I needed the money. Hopefully, one day I will be able to get it back again. And yeah, Night Diver says no time for regrets. You're right. You're right. No time for regrets, man. As I said, it's watch collecting is a journey. You get some pieces, you sell pieces, you move on. Uh, I try not to get too attached to pieces, although I am attached to my SBDX 001, which Amir, by the way, I will regret for sure if I sell it. This is the SBDX 001. You probably know it. This watch is I think it's the prettiest Seiko diver. Really, really love it. It's heavy, it's top heavy, it's bulky, it's 44 millimeters, but it was like 42. It's chunky, but it just has that special, something special about it. I can't put my finger on it, but it's a charming watch. I have the SBDX 001, not the 17. So yeah, guys, what's going on with you? What do you have? Amir is my friend. He has a beautiful Breitling Super Ocean. Let's see the Breitling Super Ocean. The first generation. 42, right? It's 42. Yeah. Vince, same lot of regrets selling out. Yeah, man. I mean, yeah, it happens. It happens. You sell stuff and you regret it. But I try not to judge myself on my. I mean, I tell myself that if I sold it, it was because I needed to do it. Wow, Fat Win Back Ben, thank you so much, man. Thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate it. Yeah, man, I'm trying to take it. I'm trying to take it as day by day. You know, I'm trying to find a job. I'm trying to feel better. And yeah. Thank you, Ben. I love you, man. Amir, my bright is 44. It's so great. Hey, Pasta. Ben is a class act. This, yeah, I know. Ben is I love him. He's a great guy. It's good to have. As I said, I mean, coming back to YouTube for me is like it's therapeutic for me because YouTube has its share of weirdos and but it's most of the people on YouTube on the watch community are good people, really. And I'm not referring to super chats and hey, Ron the Shrink, thank you so much. $5. This is a mensch. Thank you, Ron. You want to help on? Anyone? Pasta, you're welcome. Sorry. So yeah, it's the people. It's not about the watches. It's about the people. The people are what matters. And that's why I like going on the streams and reading the chats and talking to everybody because, well, at the moment, it's therapeutic for me. Like yeah, Pastor says it's a therapy. Yeah, it's a therapy. You just have to pace yourself. Uh, when I was in hospital, I had a lot of people worried for me. I had long conversations with people like Marco Ferrante and Saad Gandapo, and I talked to Archie and Tim and other people. I mean, I'm talking about actual phone calls, but really, people are. I mean, what matters is people. It's not watches, it's not the money, it's not the super chats. It's the people. You know. And I gotta tell you, for too long, I wasn't taking care of my mental health, and I, well, eventually it caught up with me, and you know, what happened happened. So what I'm trying to say is that you need to be on the finger on the pulse, with your mental health, because things. I mean, the human soul, the human psyche is very fragile. You can really easily. I mean, things can happen and you can fall apart. So really take care of your mental health. That's my message. That's what I learned from you, from being in mental hospital, and being, you know everywhere I've been. So yeah, what's going on, guys? What are you wearing? What watches do you are you interested in? I'm sorry, I'm waiting for somebody to hop on. I feel a little want to entertain you, but I'm feeling like I'm not managing to. So here's the link if anybody wants to hop on. Maybe I'll call Tim or something. Um, I can show you the tuna, Seiko tuna. Focus. Yeah, there it is. This is one of my favorite watches. I will never sell it. I got it for a really good price, much lower than it uh, sold, and yeah, I love it. It's quartz. It's big. It's beautiful. Um, Vince found out my dog died a couple of months ago and triggered my depression really bad. I'm sorry for your loss, Vince. I lost my dog. Yeah, 2 years ago. I had a dog for 14 years, and we had to put the dog down, and it was really difficult. It's vicious how short their lives are, like 14, 15, 16 years, and that's it. I hope you're feeling better now, buddy. I mean, I hope the dog didn't suffer too much. My dog was my dog's I mean, she she didn't suffer for long, but she was suffering, so we had to put her down. So was really difficult, but again, there's there's some kind of privilege for dogs to have it, that the way that they can they can be put down when they are in misery, when they are sick, and when they are suffering. Something which is, and this is getting dark, so I'll change the subject in a minute. But it's something that humans in general don't have. I mean, I know there's the things in Switzerland where there's like assisted suicide, but in general, when you're sick and you're suffering, you're just gonna die. It's not somebody gonna put you down. Oh, I'm sorry, man. Heart attack, bulldog. Hey, Jared Lee. Good to see you back, bro. Good to see you. Yeah, nice to see you, man. Thank you. Hey, this. Hey, Danny. What's up? Good to see you, all the old punters. Old as being meaning that they used to be in my stream in the past. I really appreciate you hopping by. The link is down for you guys if you want to join. You don't have to show yourself. You can just talk. And yeah. What else? What else? Guys, tell me tell me how you're doing. Tell me about your watches. I can put some disco, but I don't know. We have Basil's Bezos super sticker. Thank you so much, my friend. $2. Let's see. It's a thumbs up. It's a thumbs up. Thank you, man. Danny asks, "What's the biggest changes you've made? Do you mean you mean in my life, or do you mean in watches? Because I guess you mean in my life." Well, the biggest change I've made, I quit smoking, quit drinking. I quit smoking. This is the biggest change I've made. If you remember, I used to smoke cigarettes like a madman every day, like a chimney, and I dropped that. I stopped doing that because it's bad, I had a nicotine poisoning, but it's just lots of money and it's bad for your health and it's stinky. And good to see you. Good to see you too, Basil. Hey, maybe you want to come on the stream? You're welcome. I know that sometimes you actually come on stream, so maybe you want to come on my stream. So yeah, Danny, it's a hard habit to kick. I stopped smoking like very spontaneously. I had like 2 cigarettes left in the box, and I just said, okay, fuck it. And I threw it away and I stopped. So I was smoking only for around 8-7 months. So it wasn't like I was smoking for years. So it was easier to kick the habit. But then again, there's something about smoking that it relaxes you. It gives you something to do. Like when I was walking, then you go out for a cigarette break. It's like something you expect to do. You expect to go out and smoke, and it's something that I don't miss. Yeah, sure, man. Sure, if you can. So yeah, Danny, that's the change I made. That's the biggest change I made. And yeah, I've been pretty much bedridden for the past few months. Started getting out of bed, of my house, and being more active, feeling better mentally, getting on the streams, getting on YouTube. I'm not making videos anymore, but I am making streams, as you can see, and I'm guest on other bigger streams like Tim and Arch and who else? Horology Dungeon and the Archiverse. Yeah, and again, I've just I came back on Steam's stream, and many people were like, "Hey, good to see you. Good, nice to see you back." And I was flabbergasted by uh, the love that I was given, and made me feel really good. And it's I mean, it shows that the community is just it's great. It's just a good bunch of people. Uh, I also got a refund for some of my manic super chats to Archie. So overall, it's been very positive. Um, Nixie, great to see you back. Hey man, thank you. Good to see you as well. It's good to see you. Um, yeah, to be honest, I have to be completely honest with you. I open the stream in hopes that somebody will join and that we'll have some kind of conversation and engagement with somebody. On my own, I don't have a lot to offer. I can talk to you about watches, but I need a feedback. I need a partner, to converse with. Otherwise, it's just a monologue. Currently, it's a monologue with, I reply to the chats, but um, I want to hear somebody else's voice. Anyway, yeah, it's 10 past almost, it's this service this right now. 10 past, 9 past 10. Beautiful, beautiful watch. By the way, this source this is it's actually Dix. Harvest Dix. I mean Dix. In French, it's 10 past 10. But I changed it to this because Dix, it's Dix. What else? So I'm currently applying for jobs. Um, Trying to get a job in my position, which has to do with online content. Uh, I Unfortunately, I got rejected to one job today, which made me feel quite bummed. But the show must go on, and I'm trying other work places. I hate being unemployed, and I'm not used to being unemployed. I've been in the work. Uh, I've been in the work. How do you say? In the work world for 10 years now, and it feels bad to be unemployed, man. It feels bad. Night diver, I'd love to jump on my camera down with family, but I hope I will. Of course, you are always welcome. You're always welcome, night diver, to jump in and go be with your family and enjoy. Um, yeah, so I'm looking for a job, and it's not just for. I mean, the salary. Of course, it's a big. it's a big part of why one will seek a job, but it's having some kind of essence to your life. When you wake up and you have nothing the morning and you have nowhere to go, you have no frame in your life. It's kind of a bummer. And piggyback on the bummer, I mean, you feel like a bum. I'm sorry. Yeah. Speaking of bums, I have this game called Bum Simulator. It's a really cool game. I thought maybe I'll stream it, but I mean, the punters don't like gaming streams. Everybody told me don't stream games. People don't like it. I mean, they like it, but not the watch community. Austin Daniels told me that in particular. Yeah. So I'll drop the link again if anybody wants to hop on. We launch Bump Simulator. Let's see if maybe I will play a little and you guys will watch me. There it is. Yeah, it's a really funny game. Let's see. Yeah, I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do in this game. You can approach NPCs, people and NPCs, and ask them for money. I think. No. No. What do you? Hey guys, I'm streaming a game because nobody's joining, so I have nothing better to do. But actually, I don't know. I don't like this game right now. What the hell?
You punch like a girl.
You call that a punch?
I'm gonna log out of it. Yeah, maybe something else. Sky. To be honest, I'm trying to find a new game to play to occupy my time because I have a lot of free time and I'm looking for something nice to play. But I'm not finding anything, that really catches me. What else do we have? We have 7 viewers. It's funny. I had like 30 viewers in my last stream, but I guess I don't know. Maybe Sunday. It's a little. I don't know. I don't know the reason why I get. Ron, hit the gym. Yeah. Well, I lifted some weights before I got depressed. Then before I got manic, and then I didn't have time to invest in the gym. Uh, I might hit the gym when I have the ability to do so because it costs money and I don't have money right now. Video games are for children. Well, Ron, I'll disagree with that, with you on that because I mean many people, adults play games, video games, but it's okay. You're entitled to hold that opinion. It's okay. Um, Look, I'm a millennial. I grew up with games, so I guess somewhere I am still that little child that likes games, which is, I guess, just how it is. I play Call of Duty all the time. Yeah, that's good, man. Um, oh, really? You're my age? I thought you're older than me for some reason. But then I remember that people my age can already be shrinks. Yeah. Uh, Ron, you kind of mysterious. I wonder what watches do you own? I don't recall you ever saying. I mean, I know that you want the Marine Master, the SBDX 01, but I don't recall you ever talking about your watch collection, which is interesting. It's funny. Let's be honest. The watch community, um, the YouTube watch community. Many people in the watch community are wealthy. The YouTube watch community, also on other communities, but on the YouTube, uh, people have Rolex, have Patek. Hello, Peprex, good to see you. Hey, R2K 2007, good to see you, man. Run the shrink. At this point in my life, I literally only own a Steinhardt. Everybody has problems. This. I'm trying to find someone who will trade my Steinhardt for a Seiko diver because I'm sick of it. Hey Ron, that's fine. I don't have a problem with Steinhardt. I mean, which one do you have? Let's put it up. Let's see which one you have. I mean, I don't have a problem with homages. I just wouldn't necessarily wear one myself because I think, I mean, I don't think I want my watch to be, like, how can I say it without insulting anyone? I want it to be original. Like, if you want to focus your fucking camera, no. Now this one, it has Mercedes hands, so it's not that original. Just say this. Imagine it's a fakes. No, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. They're not fakes. They're just homages. I mean, it's like for me, a homage is like going with, but going with a watch that feels like it, but it's not it. It's like sort of a lie. I don't know. I don't like homages, but I don't have a problem with them. I don't like them personally. I wouldn't wear it. But, Fat wine, Big Ben. Being wealthy does not make you happy. This it helps, but it's not the end all and be all. Yeah, of course, I know. Of course, it's not. Of course, it's not. I I prefer, contentment, happiness over wealth. I am worried about financial matters right now because I am unemployed, but and I did lose a lot of money during my manic phase. But I know that being wealthy is not the answer, the end all and be all, as Ben wisely said. Run the shrink. It has $600. It has an ETA and runs 1 second. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I mean, 1 second per day. That's really plus 1 second. That's really impressive. Peprex, did you get your sub money back? Hey man, yeah, I did get it back. I took the guy to court. I I went to a friend of mine who is a lawyer. He pro bono, yeah, gratis. He sent a letter to that guy, and then that guy lawyered up, and then his lawyer talked with my lawyer, and they decided, like, yeah, okay, he'll pay the reminder and this and that, and he ended up paying, yeah. So I got my full money, my full payment for the sub. Um, yeah, it's done and over that thing. Thankfully, it was a messy ordeal. I didn't like it, but it's over with. Yeah. So yeah, as I was saying, there are lots of wealthy people on YouTube, on the YouTube watch community, and I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I'm just, you know, making an observation. Uh, yeah, nice, good outcome then. Yeah, of course, yeah, man. And a lesson to all of us: when you're selling a watch or selling anything, get payment in full. Don't make payment installments because that puts you at risk. So yeah, anyway, wealthy people on YouTube. Yeah, I'm not saying that's a bad thing. Actually, it's I guess it's a good thing. But you always go on YouTube streams and watch streams, and people are like, "Yeah, I'm waiting for my sub. I'm waiting for my root beer. I'm waiting for my I don't know all the Rolex models." And yeah, there's lots of wealth. I mean, it's an expensive hobby. Wow. When the shrink, I know tons of extremely wealthy people who are suicidal. Wow, man. Okay, that means that, as Ben said, being wealthy doesn't equate. Actually, I mean, being happy. Uh, Heidi, hope you're okay. Hey, Paul, good to see you, man. Yeah, I'm pretty. I'm okay. I got some bad news today, but I'm okay. On the shrink, I've had some major financial issues myself because I'm at the tail end of training and I've had some major bad luck. I'm sorry to hear that, Ram, but I hope you're doing well nowadays. Yeah. Yeah, so suicidality is bad. I don't wish it upon my worst enemies, and I don't have any. Yeah, we're not going to starve to death. That's right. But I mean, I'm talking about wealth because in this hobby you have to be wealthy to. I mean, you don't have to be wealthy. You can buy cheap watches, or as you know, they are called in the archives cheaters. But really, what matters is the if you like it. If you like a shitter, then this is what matters. If it makes you happy, It's not the price. It's just what makes you what it makes you feel. Paul, I live in one of the poor cities in UK and can tell you some of the happiest people I know have nothing financially but just love of their family and friends. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. I'll try to explain. I'm in a spot in life where my financial situation is problematic. So I'm thinking that when it will be, I'm not talking about becoming rich because I'm not going to become rich. I just want a salary. When I will have a salary, the monthly salary, things will be better. Uh, I feel that it will be better because, again, I have to think like 5 times before I order a pizza. It sucks. That Rex. It also depends where you live. People will cut your arm for a watch. Yes, indeed. Indeed. That went back then. Family is everything that is wealth. I mean, I tend to agree with that. Family is very important. Personally, I don't see myself getting married, but maybe it will change. I don't know. But yeah, family, family and friends, and people in general. It's the most important thing. It's the most important thing. You know. Uh, my late dad said to me, "Without family, you have nothing in life." That's true. Yeah. Mrs. Ricky, what line of work do you generally do? Uh, Ricky, I worked as I was a content manager in a marketing company. Content manager means that I um, was in charge of all the content that the company used to market itself, which means articles and reviews, website, everything like content on websites. Um, Everything you read, and that's what I was doing. So I am looking for a new job in that field. Can't say that I'm really finding a lot of opportunities, but I am trying and hopeful to find something. Maybe maybe I'll have to look for something else. I would be happy to be a programmer, but I am not. Um, Programming, coding. I think it's a little bit too much for me. I'm not competent to deal with that. I'm not good with math. I don't have analytical thinking. Uh, I have a good memory, but I don't know if this is what will help me be a good programmer. So yeah, this is what I'm looking for. Uh, it's difficult. Yeah, it's difficult. Um, I'm not the type of person who looks to like uh, GD. Oh, this your legend. Goodness, respect us, man. Thank you so much. Yeah, you see, people like GD and Ben make me happy. We have some good people in this community, and Yeah, yeah. Family is everything. Like the Godfather. Wow, Nixie, get a pizza on me, mate. Thank you so much, man. That's really, really generous of you. Thank you very much. You can do anything in life, this. You need to believe in yourself. Thank you. Um, well, yeah, I guess. I mean, yeah. PepperX, what watches do you have now? This. Um, I have the Seamaster, which I'm wearing right now, the Pre-Bond Seamaster. I have the Marine Master SBDX01. I have the Speedmaster from 96. I have the Tuna. I show you what I have on my desk. Currently, I have this Seiko Turtle. I have the GMT Master 2, 16710. I have a few more shaders. Mrs. Vicky, thanks for answering me. Hashem, find you another job through the wall. It is difficult for everyone financially. Food and gas prices are extremely high. Where am I? Mrs. Vicky, thank you so much. Thank you so much for your wishes. I hope they come true. Yeah, food and gas prices are extremely high. Difficult. It's my thank you, Nixie. I'm grateful for your donation. Thank you, man. Yeah, so the financial condition situation in the world is quite worrying, I must say. So, in a sense, looking for a job in this market is now very. It makes me a little anxious, I must say. I mean, listen, I lost my job because I made some mistakes. I made foolish mistakes. My mistake was doing drugs, not hard drugs, doing smoking weed. Now, many people smoke weed and don't lose their jobs or go manic, but I went manic, and what can I do? But the thing is that it cost me my job because I started screwing up at my job, and I ended up losing my position. So yeah, it's difficult now. I mean, getting approved from a new job is not an easy task. As I said, today I was rejected for one job. I'm not gonna dwell on it, but still, it discourages you. It takes your self-esteem and it takes it down. It it has an impact, no matter how you will try to uh, tell yourself other stories. Still, you're not as good as the other candidates. Let's see what Paul says. Tyson Fury's story is great inspiration for how, with bloody mindedness and determination, you can achieve great things. Truly doesn't give a shit about money and has millions. To be honest, I don't know, Paul. I don't know who Tyson Fury is. I mean, I know the name, but I don't know exactly. Is that not a boxer, right? It's not a boxer. Mike Tyson, I'm thinking. Uh, if you can tell us who Tyson Fury, you can tell us the story. That would be great. I don't know. I can Google it, but since we are talking here, I'd like to hear who is Tyson Fury. Fury. Yeah, guys. Trying to keep my head up and take things easily. Is the world He's world heavyweight champ boxer who suffers with depression and suicide. Wow, okay. That's that's harsh, man. Gotta tell you, Paul, I was depressed. I was depressed. Well, I'm glad that I'm saying I was depressed because I feel that I'm still depressed, but I'm not as depressed as I was since January when I lost my job and everything. Um, and it's really hard, you know. I mean, it's really hard for people who were never depressed to understand what depression is and how difficult it is. You know, it's not. Some people say, and I'm not saying that people they're bad. They're I mean they're mean or they mean to harm you, to insult you. But some people say, yeah, you're depressed. Oh, okay, snap out of it. But depression is not something that you snap out of. You know? uh, Depression is like it's a heavy thing to bear. You know, yeah, it's really bad, and being suicidal is just as hard. Uh, so you know, if you know somebody who's depressed, you gotta, I mean, support them and help them. It's hard. It's hard. When you're depressed, you also it's difficult for you to I don't know ask or receive help, meet friends, go out even for a short walk. It's when I was depressed, when I am depressed, I want to spend my time in bed. I just want to hide from the world and sleep. Red Pepper says it's good that you realize you know what's wrong when you're feeling bad. Yeah, man. Yeah, you know, I was telling myself like, you are depressed. You're not depressed. You have depression. I mean, there's depression here. You know, and I know I more or less know why I'm depressed. So it's a little bit of a relief to know why you're depressed. Uh, when there's no reason, then it's harder. You know, I was depressed in the past because of a broken heart. Uh, Paul, for the record, this the reason I'm on these live streams is I'm currently taking a year forward due to depression, lockdown, and my dad dying with the causes, but it's a slow process. Hey, Paul, listen. I dropped my email. If you want, you can always drop me an email if you want to talk. I'll, I'll be happy to talk with you, man. And I really hope you get better soon, man. I've been depressed. I'm still depressed, so I know how you feel. I mean, I know what depression is. My dad. I hope he lives, you know, for many more years. But I don't know how it is to lose this parent. I can only imagine. I really hope you get well soon, man. You take one day at a time. This you'll get there, pal. You speaking about it takes a real man. You'll get a break. Thanks, man. Yeah. Yeah. I know. Part of why I'm back on YouTube is because I want to get better myself, and I want to raise awareness to depression. You know, like Nate Castle, good to see you, man. Hey, buddy, nice to see you. One step at a time. You're doing well. Thank you, man. Thank you. It's good to see you. Um, yeah, you have to take things slowly, not rush. Take it procedurally. Uh, Paul says no one could understand it because they see me owning houses with no debt and having money, but it's all in the brain. Money doesn't fix it. Yeah. I mean, money doesn't fix it. No. You You can be rich and depressed. Yeah. Uh, I mean, again, my depression is not. I mean, it has a lot to do with my unemployment and the fact that I had a job that I loved and I lost. And again, it means that if I want to order a pizza, thanks Paul for the super chat, then I have to think twice. The last 3 years wouldn't have helped anyone with doom and gloom every single day. Yeah, COVID is fucking an annoying man, but I think that in general the world is starting to recover. I mean, COVID is not going away, but it will be like another thing that we have to live with. You know. I'm dropping the link again if anybody wants to join. Fat win back ban, yeah. This is good advice from a wise man. See, a good thing to do is never watch the news. It's right. I I evade watching the news. I stopped watching the news. I just, I mean, if something really, really important happens, then I will hear about it. But I don't have to tune in to every day to, people telling me how bad things are and about disasters and stuff like that. Uh, yeah. LB31. Hello, this. You're looking well. Hey, thank you so much. It's good to see you, LB. You always commented on my videos and been a big supporter. It's good to see that you are still around, man. Uh, yeah, I am kind of back. Uh, yeah. The news never report anything good. Yeah, I mean, the news thrive from bad things. You don't hear like good things in the news, like somebody went and got ice cream today. It's always bad, and somebody killed someone, and somebody died, and Hey, Bando Smasher, love your brother. Stay strong. Thank you so much, man. Thank you. Yeah, I'll try. I'll try. Yeah, I've got no choice, no alternative. I gotta stay strong and onwards and upwards. Gotta tell you, guys and girls. My grandmother, God rest her soul, she survived Auschwitz. So I have problems, but my problems, I'm trying to think of like getting a proportion, like for the problems. Uh, you know, PepperX, didn't you have a TSO PRX at one point? How was it? I had two actually, man. I had the two Quartz TSO PRX, the white, the silver, and the blue one. I sold them both because it was too large. It was 40 millimeters. Yeah, and I didn't like it. I mean, I liked it. The marketing, the hype got me into it, but I ended up selling it because I don't know, it was too big. Now I know they released a 35 millimeter and also the automatic version, which is great watch, but for me the size is too big. If they make like 37 millimeters automatic or quartz, that would be cool. 35 is a little too small for me personally, but it's a cool watch. I'm a diver type of guy, so I was just entertained by the prospect of wearing like a dress. I don't know if it's a dress. It's a cool watch because it has that late 70s aesthetic and the integrated bracelet. So it was really cool, but not not for me. Uh, I had a lot of like flinges with watches that I got and sold quickly because somehow I got the heart for them, but then I realized that I don't really want them. Raphael Butterbrand, greeting you, my friend. Looking very healthy today. Thank you, Raphael. Good to see you. Yeah, knock on wood. I'm feeling good. I mean, I'm healthy, and you know, health is the first thing that matters. I'm thinking of the 35 millimeter screen. Let's bring it up. Let's bring it up. Let's see it. Not Facebook. TSOPRX. Oh, pretty cool. Okay, I like it. This you are sharing stuff that many are going through. Many appreciate your openness. It's good to share. Many will relate to, and many people's thoughts. Big plus, big thumbs up. Thank you, Nate. I really appreciate it. Yeah, I'm being honest. I YouTube is a therapy for me because it has great people. Good people, and I mean it's all about the people. And it's yeah. I like receiving the support. I like seeing that people are empathetic towards me, and yeah, just good people. Just good people. It's everything. Yeah, wow, that's really nice. It's really nice. You should get it, Pet Rex. I mean, if you don't mind it having quartz movement. I don't like this. How do you say? The dial is the dots on the dial. I don't like it. I know it's very Gerald Genta, but I don't. I like the clean dial. Yeah, waffle. Yeah, waffle. Tell a bit about how come the yeah. No positive news about drug use. Maybe in Amsterdam. Yeah. Uh, so yeah, guys. What can I say? Depression is a very deep pit which you can find yourself drowning in, and it's really hard to claw your way out of it, to climb out of it. Of course, you have medications, you have psychiatrists, you have therapists, but in the end, I mean, it's really difficult, you know. Peter Kang, good to see you. Good night. The community is here and will always be here to support you. You're the best. Thank you, man. Thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, I'm passing the time until team streams, and then I will join the stream. Uh, yeah. I'll drop the link again if anybody wants to join. I applied for 3 or 4 jobs today. Hopefully, I will hear back from somebody. You know, sometimes they don't even come back. They don't reply to you. Sometimes they plain out ignore you. Sometimes they do come back. Hopefully, I will hear back from somebody. I really want to start working again. Yeah, I hate being unemployed. You know, it's really a bummer. So yeah, this community is the best, man. Paul, during lockdown 1 in UK, I got so isolated that I thought there was no point living anymore. Without close contacts with friends and family, I was lost. It's hard living alone like that. Yeah, man. I can only imagine. I mean, I hope that you're doing better now, man. Yeah, it can be really difficult being isolated. It's really difficult, man. I'm sure that you are strong and that you manage to get through it, but yeah, it's tough. What can I say? It's tough. I can't, you know, sugarcoat it. It's hard, man. Hmm. What else? What else? What else? That's right, Fat Wind Bag Man. You ever feel like that? Jump on here. There's people in here who care. Yeah, Paul, man. You're always welcome to join. You can email me if you want. If you feel bad, if you want to talk. Paul, not only Paul. I mean everyone. If you want to talk with me, I'm always happy to interact with you. Yeah. Raphael Butterbread. Weed only helps while it lasts, and the tolerance you build up leads to high expenses and more outbreaks of depression with sober up. That's how I experience it. Yeah, man. I don't know if you are aware, but I smoked tons of weed last year, and I got manic. It made me manic. So, uh, yeah. I mean, it made me manic and anxious and all kinds of things, man. It was really bad for me. For other people, it can be okay, but in general, yeah, it's not good. It's also a lot of money. This is giving up smoking. Yeah, I stopped smoking. Over with that. Operator, the community is behind you 110%. Keep sharing your journey as you will have many. Stay strong. We are here for you. Thank you so much, man. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm trying to. I'm trying. I want to help others who are going through similar experiences. If you're unemployed, uh, if you're depressed, if you're, I don't know, if you're in a bad place, you know, because I'm more or less in a bad place right now, and I know how it is, but you have the power of the community to help you, uh, and it really is a community, even with all the dramas and the fights and Lord and Marcelo and all that stuff, man. I mean, it's still a community of people who care about each other. The watches are just a hobby. It's about the people, ultimately. People are what matters, not watches. Watches are just pieces of steel, you know. We love them, they make us happy, but it's just pieces of steel, expensive pieces of steel. People go to the streams because they like people. They want to talk to people about watches, but also about, you know, living, the experience of reality, of, yeah, going through things. At least that's the reason I initially went on the streams and on the community, because I wanted to talk with people and meet new people, and I made some good friends, with many of the punters and the characters who go on the shows, like Tim and Archie and many, many more. Very good people. Hey, Apprentice 500, it's good to see you, man. Yeah, so I'm still waiting for someone to join the stream. Keep talking about your journey. This to help others. Thank you, Ben. Yeah, I will. I will. I'm not. I mean, I'm telling it like it is. If it helps others, then I am glad. I'm very happy. I mean, as I said, it's all about the people. Like helping each other, giving a hand. Yeah, it's very important. It's very easy to see the world, to see a bleak reality, but other people can change your point of view. Danger Will Robinson, good to see you. Hey, this happy to see you back. This stream is not a disappointment. Thank you. I am happy that it's not disappointing. I personally am uh, I'm very self-critical of myself. I keep asking for somebody to come on the stream because otherwise it's my monologue. But thankfully, the people on the chat are talking, so I have some interaction with them. Yeah, we talked some watches. We talked a little about watches, but we are talking about life, as the title says, Depression Diaries. Yeah. I mean, depression is not good for ratings, but I'm not trying to get ratings. So, yeah. I'd love to get Arch team in stock, but with cameras you're asking for trouble or even couldn't protect them. I've been to England 4 years ago. I visited London and I loved it. If you thought about riding a bike or sitting in nature, I've heard they are both good for depression. Well, yeah, I mean, I thought about taking a walk, but to be honest, I feel I feel like I don't have enough energy to do that. Um, to go out and be active and stuff. It's quite difficult. When I mean when you are depressed, doing things becomes like it becomes difficult to do things. Like basic things like even getting up and going to get breakfast or uh, going to the shop to buy something. It's difficult. So going out and sitting in nature is like it's a journey that it's difficult, but it's something that I mean, if you do, then it might help you. Yeah, of course. But I am feeling a little better. That's why I'm on YouTube. But anyway, that's good advice, man. Thank you, Apprentice 500. Uh, I appreciate it. Yeah. Um, we have 10 people, 10 viewers. I'm thinking when to wrap this up, or maybe I will go on until team stream. We have 1 more hour to go. I'll drop the link again if anybody wants to hop on. So yeah, as I started saying, I visited England once 4 years ago. I traveled to London. I don't remember. Uh, let's see what Raphael says. When I was in mental hospital a month ago, I found a lot of joy in sitting in the sun and listening to the birds. Yeah, man. I mean, that's very. Yeah, there's joy in that. I mean, when you're depressed and you hear the bird singing, when I'm depressed and I hear the bird singing, then I say like, "Shut up, bird." But when you're not depressed and you hear the bird singing, then it's like, that's beautiful. But yeah, I know. Just sitting in the sun, listening to the birds, stop and smell the flowers. Hey, Turkey Vulture, man, good to see you. Good to see you. So yeah, I've been to London and I really enjoyed it. Great city, very interesting, diverse. Filthy Phil, Heidis, you are looking good. Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Yeah, I didn't shave since January. That's why I look like that. But I think I will leave it. I will adopt it. I previously I had a mustache, and now I have a full beard. I think I'm gonna leave the beard, because it's okay. I think it suits me. Uh, and to be honest, shaving is a lot of investment. So not shaving is, you know, I did like shaving though. I liked shaving. I had a white shaving set, so I enjoy that. Oh man, you need to look for the joy. I also hate being woken up by birds in the morning, but just sitting there and learning to focus on the positive, the exciting, the positive. Yeah, man. Um, yeah, you're right. You're right. Raphael, I hope you're doing better, man. I was in a mental hospital myself uh, between October and November of last year when I was manic. Because I was manic, I was enjoying my stay, but it's not. I mean, your view of reality is skewed. It's distorted when you are manic and when you are depressed. So it's not an easy experience to go through, for sure. So I hope that you're doing well, man. Um, Mental health is really complicated. You know, it's really intricate. Don't take your mental health for granted. Uh, Gotta be keep your finger on the pulse. Waiting for the Panthers. Big Mitch, you want to join? Good to see you, Big Mitch. What is 500? Do you read any texts like Buddhism or Stoicism? I did read some Stoic philosophers, Seneca and Marcus Aurelius. I didn't read their entire body of work, but uh, I did. I did get into Stoicism, what do you say, in a sense. Uh, it's really hard to apply the Stoics how they thought in real life. I'm trying to be Stoic, but I mean, what they say is it makes sense. It's so relatable, but at the same time, it's so difficult to put into practice. Time to put a pizza in the oven. I wish I had a pizza. We have Young Kim. That. Young Kim, my friend. Good to see you. How are you doing? How is the bluesy? Yeah. Yeah, Big Mitch, of course you can join, man, if you want. Don't feel obligated to do it, but if you want, you can jump on. And That's good, Raphael. That's good, man. That's good. I wish you health, man. I wish you feel good, man. Self-discipline is the key to stoicism. Teaches you to depend on yourself. Yeah, true. That's. I mean, stoicism is about how you perceive things, how you react to things, which are out of your control. It again, it makes sense, but it's so hard to put into practice. For instance, today I got rejected by a job that I wanted, and it bums me out. Um, that was my email, apprentice. It bums me out, but you know I can't control it. But I know that it's out of my hands. It's out of my control. I can't do anything about it. And, you know, uh, what can I do? It wasn't meant for you. Fuck him, their loss. Thanks, man. Yeah, yeah, that's true. Um, yeah, I mean, you gotta stand up again, get up, and continue moving onwards and upwards. Uh, don't linger on things that you cannot change, and you know. Mitch, are you getting on, man? You're welcome to come on the stream if you want. Uh, just got home. Young Kim. Ay. As for Buddhism, I didn't read Buddhist books, but I know that there's lots of wisdom there. You know, uh, the thing is, for me personally, it's hard to apply these things. You know, like in reality, like. No music at the moment. Raphael, I have a Spotify user. If you want, I can send you the link. Do you have Spotify? If you do, then I have some public playlists. Yeah. This one is typed. Everything in moderation. One of the four virtues. Yeah, man. Yeah, that's true. That's really true. Everything in moderation. I think that it's from the Oracle of Delphi, the Delphi Oracle or something like that, from ancient Greece. Yeah, everything in moderation. Mm. Thank you, Turkey Vulture. Yeah, that's me goofing around. I'm a big fan of Scarface, you know. So yeah. Don't you fuck me, Tony. Don't you ever try to fuck me. Yeah, so guys, what's going on, guys? Wish was check. I'm wearing the Seamaster Blue Bond. Wait, I will show it to you. Come on. This white is the normal stuff for the pendulum. Say this is Sparta. Yeah, man. This is Sparta. Love the Lion's cover is this Al Pacino, you cockroach. Yeah. Yeah. I would put it on, but then I would get copyright strike. Nice Omega, this beautiful. Thank you, guys. Yeah, it's. I also got this one laying around here. Speedy, Omega Speedy, from 1996. Such a timeless watch. Yeah, yeah. I love Omega. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Gal Haddad. Thank you. You're Israeli like me, I guess. What do you think about the Moonswatch? Good question. What do I think about the Moonswatch? Well, I think that in a sense it cheapens the Omega brand, you know, but it is cool. It's a nice idea. I don't think that it's a. I mean, it's not a toy watch. It's well, I think it's a cool. It's a like funky watch. You know, it's not that serious. It's not. It doesn't take itself that seriously, and people take it too seriously. You know. I think that it doesn't take it doesn't it's not that serious. You have to take it like, I don't know, just a watch, you know, just take it easy. It's not such a life or death, but it does take down, I think, the value of the value of Omega as the value of Omega as sorry, brain fart. The value of Omega as a luxury watch company. I mean, how much is it? It's like $300. I don't remember. Uh, it does something to the prestige, but that's, I mean, it's still people buy Speedmasters. Goodbye, Danger, Will Robinson. Good to see you, man. Well, what do you think of the Rolex LHD? I hate it. I hate it, man. I hate it. It's. I really don't. I think it's. Let's put it up. It's really weird. I don't know why they did that. Specifically the date, the date on the left hand side. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. And I personally, the whole thing about with Rolex in general is, you know, I don't like the whole. I went to the AD and the AD and I need to the AD. It's I don't like the hype about Rolex. I have one Rolex, but I might sell it. I mean, I appreciate Rolex for what it is. They make awesome watches. They're amazing. I had a few and I enjoyed them, but the market today and how the ADs and my AD and I got the call and I don't like this culture. Gal Haddad asks, would you pay over retail for it? Moonswatch? Never, man, never ever. I mean, I don't think it's worth paying over. I don't understand why people are buying it. For over retail. It's, I don't know, man. It's weird, but it's how the market works, I guess. Turkey Vulture, have you seen the new Dune movie? I haven't. I never read the book. I never played the PC game. I never watched Dune, the original one. So I don't. I didn't watch it. It's a mean watch, yeah. 9 o'clock date makes me nervous. It's a weird watch, yeah. What bothered me about it is the most that everyone I saw wearing it was right-handed. Even if you wear it on the right wrist, it seems dumb. Yeah, I agree. It's I don't know. I don't know what Rolex were thinking, but it doesn't matter now. This watch is being sold over retail, by the gray market and by flippers. People will buy anything if it has Rolex written over it, and this comes to show you, the same thing is correct on a lower scale for Omega, like the Omega Moonswatch. People want to buy an Omega for, again, what is it, $300? It's the power of branding of a name, which is fascinating to witness. But personally, again, I don't like the left HD, the left hand Rolex LHD. And the Moonswatch is a mania. It's I don't see. I mean, there's only one Speedmaster, and this is the Speedmaster. Okay, this is, and I'm not being a snob or something. Just I'm not saying that the Moonswatch has no right to exist. I'm not saying that at all. but it's like it's a fun watch. It's somewhat of a joke. I will even go and claim that it's somewhat of a joke. Uh, with the strap, the strap is weird and chunky and I don't know. I personally I wouldn't buy it. If I had the opportunity to buy it for retail, then I wouldn't buy it. But that's just me. People like it for some reason. The fact that the reaction to it, the mania, the madness that erupted after it was released shows us that Omega's watch, they did something correct. They did something right here. Paul is fell in love with the Omega Real Master Black Die. Let's see it. Omega Real Master. Wow, it's beautiful. It is beautiful on a bracelet. Wow. Yeah. It's beautiful, Paul. Omega makes amazing. I mean, I said this before that Omega makes better looking watches than Rolex. That's my personal taste. I mean, Rolex, they make nice watches, but the design is very samey. Omega makes sexy watches, and wow, this Railmaster is amazing. It's amazing. I hope this is the one you mean, Paul. I had the Seamaster 300 reissue, which is also a beautiful watch. The trilogy is beautiful. The Speedmaster, this is the Railmaster, and the Seamaster. It's beautiful. I had to sell my Seamaster though. It was a very cool watch to own. Most people buy Speedy because they like the history behind it. If that gets mistaken by people for a cheap plastic watch, that's just awful. Yeah, I agree. I like the history, but if a cheap watch leads to people learning about popular watches like Omega, that's awesome. Yeah, let's agree, Raphael. I like the Speedmaster because I like the design. It's such a classic. But of course, I was led to buy it because of its history and because of how significant this watch is in the watch world. It's just. And again, I mean, it's such a classic design, such a so legible. Of course, it's the plexiglass. I take the Railmaster over the Speedy personally. Yeah, that's I mean, yeah, that's a legitimate opinion. I'm not sure what I will do. I'm more of a I like tour watches, so maybe I choose the Speedy. The Railmaster is also, I think, a tool watch. Can be considered a tool watch. The only chrono I'm considering is a El Primero. Yeah, that's what can I say? It's a classic. It's a personally I wouldn't buy one, but it's a classic. Do you want the 38 one, 38 millimeters El Primero or something else? What chrono would I like? I think the only chrono I'd like is a Speedmaster, and I have one, so yeah, I've got that covered. Is there an ultimate one and done watch? Can you ever become a one watch man? That's one of the biggest questions, Turkey Vulture, that in the watch hobby. It depends. I think once you get used to having a few watches, then it's hard to become a one watch man. But it is possible. It's just it's good to have a variety, diversity. Personally, I had a Rolex Submariner pre-ceramic 16610, and I wore it like almost exclusively for 1 year. But then I wanted other watches. But it's possible for sure. Ah, that's nice. That's nice, Young Kim. Oh, it's not a. I mean, yeah, it's very classic. 38 millimeters. Looks good, man. What? Yeah, that's. I hope you get one, Raphael. What do you think about Grand Seiko? I am considering one. Snowflake, probably. Well, Gal, I always wanted the Snowflake myself as well. But I can tell you, I mean, I don't have a solid opinion on Grand Seiko because I never owned one. I handled a few. I mean, it's amazing in terms of craftsmanship, as Turkey Vulture says. Finishing is out of this world. It's amazing, but I don't know. I mean, I will say something. I don't mean to discourage you, but Grand Seiko, I think that their prestige as a luxury, there's a bit of something problematic with their prestige because they started releasing, churning out limited editions after limited editions, and I think that they are harming their brand by doing so. But it doesn't matter. I mean, the snowflake is amazing. The dial is amazing. I mean, the sweep of the man at the second hand. Uh, I mean, if it was for me, if it was a Rolex or a Grand Seiko, I go for a Rolex. You know. Um, but I'm thinking about. I don't know. I just there's something soulless about the Grand Seiko. You know. Uh, SGBM 221. Oh yeah, that's a beautiful piece, Ron. I actually wanted to buy this one. M300 piece ceramic Speedmaster and Speed is also three great, great collection. Don't need more than that. That's right, man. That's mine. Turkey voucher. I love Grand Seiko. So much variety and beautiful craftsmanship. Yeah. I mean, Gal, if you, I mean, don't take my opinion. Personally, I guess I'm still a Rolex fanboy because I have I have some kind of problem with spending that much on a Seiko, even though I know that it's worth every penny. But I don't know when I'm if I'm forking out such an amount, and I would go for Omega or Rolex or I don't know something along that line. But and personally, I'm also a person who likes dive watches. So the thing is that I have a problem with Grand Seiko is that they don't have a lot of variety of dive watches in the Grand Seiko catalog. They simply don't. They have that Grand Seiko diver, but I don't like it at all. Uh, but I mean, go for it, man. I mean, if you like it, go for it. It's an amazing watch. Hmm. Young Kim, you have that Grand Seiko. That's nice, man. You're a serious man. You have a bluesy. You have that Grand Seiko. Do any vintage watches excite you? Um, yeah, I'll show you what watch. I mean, I always wanted. I'll show you the picture. I like vintage divers. This specific watch, this one, I really like the um, Titus Calypso Matic. Such a beautiful watch, you know. I love the aesthetic, the red date font, the hands. It's clean, you know, and of course the shape of the case. Really like it. Um, I really like vintage divers. I had a lot of vintage inspired dive watches. You know, actually, there's one that I actually wanted to buy. What was the name of it? I forgot the name. Uh, Where is it? Seals watches. Yeah, the crown is great. I like this one. This micro brand. It's all out of. Yeah, you see this one? This is a micro brand. I really like it. This black, gray dial. I love the hands. They're very chunky. The day dial, the 62 mass ish case, big crown, nice bracelet. It's not a vintage watch, but it's it's a cool micro brand. I like these types of these types of watches. Of course, I appreciate vintage dress watches, but I personally don't wear them. I'm a diver type of guy. Yeah, I'm gonna wrap this up soon because Tim is starting his stream in 15 minutes, so I'm gonna hop on over there. We are at the 2 hours, over 2 hours of streaming. Didn't expect to go this far. I'm happy. I'm happy to see some friends over joining. Good people, community people, watch people. So I'm gonna wrap this up, guys. If you have any final closing things to say. Thank you, Ben. Thank you so much. Thank you for the super chat, man. I appreciate it very much. Thank you, Young Kim. When is next live? I don't know. Maybe tomorrow, maybe next week. You'll get notified. YouTube will tell you. Hopefully next stream I will have some guests joining me and we will have a conversation. Yep. Okay. Thank you, guys. I really appreciate the support and you coming by and listening to me ramble about watches and life and depression and whatever. So have a great rest of the day, and yeah, be good to each other. Okay, ciao.